sisters, cousins, friends, and then you school. You have classmates, you have your friends. Victory, can you mute your mic? Olatunji, you too. Okay, then you went to school and you have your teachers as well as your classmates. And then eventually you're going to have classmates, you're going to have colleagues, you're going to have business partners for all of you that are interested in entrepreneurship. You're going to have clients. And then for the young men here, you're going to have wives. And then for the girls, you're going to have husbands. And then you also have customers and various people all around you. Church members, if you happen to be a pastor, all right? And so you need these skills to be able to, these social skills. Hello? Can anyone hear me? Auntie Tima, can you hear me?
Yes, even it's kind of cracky, but I can hear you.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Is it better now?
Yes, yes, clear now.
Okay. Okay, great. So as I was saying, you need interpersonal skills to go through life's journey. Okay. Now, what is interpersonal? We're going to start with definition of terms. Interpersonal means relating to or involving relations between two or more persons. That's what interpersonal means. And then interpersonal skills are the behaviors, the tactics a person uses to interact with others effectively. Interpersonal skills range from how you communicate, how you listen, your attitude, the way you carry yourself, and then your good manners as well, what is also known as etiquette. So interpersonal skills is the behavior a person exudes wherever you go. Okay, whether you're able to manage people, whether you're able to communicate well, whether you're able to listen. And when I'm talking about listening, I don't mean you're just hearing and you're like, let him just finish talking. Let me say my own. All right, listening actively. Okay, like I'm doing right now. I stop at some point and I ask you questions to show that you're listening actively. All right. All right. Here are examples of social skills that you need in life. You must have these social skills. Thank God for your generation. You will have everything here. Everything is on your fingertips. Okay, you have networking skills, communication skills, organizational skills, writing skills. I know some Auntie Tima says a lot about you. She's always proud about you. Critical thinking. All right, this is everything you need, social skills that you need to go through life and be a success, someone we can all be proud of in the society. You're all aware of what is going on in the society right now. You are older teens, so I can talk to you straight on, right? You're aware of what is going on. Okay, and so we're grooming ourselves to become leaders that will take this nation to where it's supposed to, great heights, where it's supposed to be. And so to be a leader, you need to be able to communicate well. You need to be able to influence others. Okay, you need to be able to motivate others. You need to have those leadership skills, required to do so. You need to be able to solve problems. You need to be able to negotiate, all right? So Victory, if you were, Victory, I have a question here. Victory, can you hear me? Victory,
Yes.
can you hear me?
Ma'am.
Victory, so I want to test your negotiation skills, all right? Now, let's assume you're the president of Nigeria.
Okay,
And
ma'am.
so there's the NSAS protest, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us how you're going to negotiate and then solve the problems of the youth. Just give me a 1 to 2 minute speech on what you're going to tell. Let's assume you were the president and then you were going to address the youths. How are you going to do it? Just 1 to 2 minutes. Tell me, I am the youth right now, okay? I'm the NSAS protestant, okay? So tell me what you would do as a president of Nigeria. And I would really love for you to put on your video if it's convenient, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, Victory. Your time starts now.
I will say that when I'm addressing the youth, I will say that they should stop their process, that the issue on the south, they will be dissolved, or they will be joined with the police, they will be the police force, and those of them that have been killing people will be charged with what they have done.
Thank you so much, Victory. That was awesome. I'm super proud of you. And I hope that one day you become the president.
Amen.
Who else wants to try? Who else wants to try? Tahila? Tahila? Or maybe Joshua, the mighty man of valor. Fortunate, I need another trial. We are the youth right now. Address us. We've protested for 2 weeks, okay, concerning the NSAS, we want good government and all the 5x5.
Can I
need
try?
you to address. Yes, Fortunate. Awesome. Look at this. Some boldness. Can I have your video on, please? Good. Good.
Okay. I will first start with compensating the families of those that lost their loved ones in the NSAS protests and the killings by SARS. Then I will then dissolve the SARS, because since they can't do their job, it's better I dissolve them. And if they insist on continuing their job, then I will send them to join the army in fighting against the Boko Haram.
Wow. Oh, wow. Auntie Tima, we have leaders here. We do.
Honestly speaking.
We have leaders here, and I'm so proud. So check communication skill, check influential, check leadership skills, check motivation, check negotiation, and check problem solving. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much to Fortunate and Victory. That was a good job. Okay, now let's go to definition of terms of this interpersonal skills that we need to have, that we need to be armed with. First, you need to be able to listen. And you know, earlier I said listening is not all about listening to respond. Okay, all right. Let my mommy just finish speaking. Let me just give her a piece of her mind. Let me give her a piece of my mind. No, listen in order to understand. Listen in order to create change. Listen in order to yes, understand exactly what the other party is talking about. And that's how you can create relationships that would last a lifetime. Okay, You need to be able to listen to people when they talk to you. You listen to your parents, hear them out, try and understand their point of view, and then air your mind after they are done. Do not interrupt. That's not a good listening skill. Do not interrupt other people while they are speaking. Do not make your conversation rowdy. Speak and then let the other person speak. And that's how you get to have this listening skill. And then you listen to give feedback. You don't just listen to okay, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. Some of us teenagers, we have that attitude. Thank God I have an almost teenager in my house. So teenagers generally have this act offhandish. But the good thing is that you actually listen. What I realize is that my almost teenager, he hears me. He might not say anything at that moment, but eventually he comes around, and then the way he critically analyzes things marvel me till tomorrow. Okay, so listen to give feedback. Don't listen to respond. Then empathy. Empathy. Now I'm going to need another person. You see, all of these skills, we're going to show them. That's the beauty of our class today, because I'm talking to teenagers, young adults. We're going to show these skills. Now, I want somebody to show empathy. Now, empathy is the awareness of others. It's the compassion you show. Oh, I lost this. I lost someone. Oh, I'm so sorry. Please be comforted. May the Holy Spirit, empathy, putting yourself in the other person's shoes. Okay, now, when the military or whoever they say shot those people at the Lekki toll gate, I felt as if, what if my son was there? What if my brother was there? My cousin, anyone, my friend? Okay, so that's how to show empathy. You put yourself in the other person's shoe. Okay, so Victory has spoken. Fortunate also spoke. I need Olatunji. Olatunji, I need you now. Then Joshua and Tehila, get set. Olatunji, please put on your video. Olatunji, we're waiting for you. Olatunji.
Wisdom.
Yes, Wisdom.
Hello, Wisdom. Okay, his mic is on now.
Yes, Wisdom, can you please put on your video?
I've put it on. I've put it on.
Okay, we can't see you yet, but just go ahead and speak. I want to ask you a question, okay? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Wisdom. A friend of yours, okay, comes to you and tells you he just lost his ATM card. Okay, a friend of yours comes to you and just says he just lost his ATM card and is absolutely distraught. He feels sad. Please, I am that friend of yours. Tell me, how are you going to show empathy?
Well, I will console you. Then,
No, go
if I have
ahead.
any
Just
money,
go ahead. And Wisdom, can you hear me? Go ahead and talk to me. I'm that your
yes,
friend.
ma'am.
Oh, Wisdom, I just lost my ATM card and I had so much money in it. What do I do?
I'm sorry for your loss, and I'll lend you some money if I have any with me. And please report that to the police station for verification.
Thank you so much, Olatunji. Okay, first of all, it's not police. You can go to the bank, okay? That's awesome. Thank you. And then you lend me some money. Kuku dash me the money, please. Thank you so much, Olatunji. So that's great. Then another skill we need to be armed with is teamwork. You need to be able to work with others to achieve a common goal. Now, have you ever seen, I'm sure boys are here. And so you love football. I know my second son absolutely loves football. And so a lot of things I don't know about football, I've learned from him. I know a lot. I know who is selling, who is transferring, who is being sold, who is who has a, which one is his bad foot and which one is his good foot, the power of his shots, his rating. I know all of those. All right. Now, do you know that in football, everybody is running towards one goal? And then one person's win is everybody's win. You need to be able to work in a team, because as you grow up, first you work, your family is a team. You and your siblings, you're a team. You probably have friends, you are a team, or you have a study group in class. Responsible things, you're a team player. All right, so you need to be able to work with others, synergize, harmonize, and then to achieve one goal, just like a football team does. Okay, so you need to have those skills. You need to be able to listen, to be part of a team. You need to be able to empathize. You need to be dependable. You need to be responsible, because in a team, you're going to have your responsibility. Okay, responsibilities assigned to you. You need to be able to do your part, because a chain is only as strong as is. A fast person should mute and tell me. A chain is only as strong as its. The fastest person to unmute and finish my sentence. A chain is only as strong as its. Auntie Tim, are they here? A chain is only as strong as its. One last chance. Hello.
Hi.
Say something. So a chain is only as strong as is. Should I help? After
Yes, ma'am.
today, you'll be able to say it. A chain is only as strong as its weakest point. So no matter how strong a chain is, once it is weak in a spot, that is how strong it is. That's the strength. That's everything. Okay, if there's a part that is wobbly or that is not well knotted, that is the strength of the chain. It doesn't matter the kind of steel you use in making that chain. Okay, so talking about teamwork, the strength of a wolf is in the pack. Once a wolf is alone, anything can catch it and eat it. The lion can come and eat it. But when it's in a pack, that's where you find its strength. The strength of a wolf, it's in its pack. So once they're alone, they're nothing. But when they are together, they're formidable. They have a formidable strength. Okay. Now, so you need to be able to work with others. You need to be patient. Youth of these days, people are too patient. They are too patient. The touch phone generation, like my friend would say, touching phone. You need to be able, you need to have patience. You need to be able to wait your turn in queues. You need to be able to let older people sit, you know. You need to have decision making ability, okay? Making the right decisions at the right time. Are we still here? Are we still here?
Yes.
Great. So before we go on, no, let's just go on. Let's go on to why we need interpersonal skills. After I've said everything that I've said, I need someone to be able to tell me, why do you think you need interpersonal skills? Why? Why do you need interpersonal skills? Hello?
We can hear you, but I guess your screen went off.
Yeah,
Back.
good to be back. Is it network?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm back. I was asking earlier, why do we need interpersonal skills? I highlighted some of the skills we need. I highlighted communication earlier. I highlighted leadership skills, influence, motivation, negotiation, problem solving. So why do you think we need all these skills? What are we trying to achieve? Victorious, anyone, just unmute and tell us. Our time is almost fast spent, so we can quickly go to etiquette and then we round up.
A bridge of relationship.
To what? Wisdom. Wisdom, say that again. Hello, Wisdom. Hello, Wisdom. Okay, someone else, please. Victorious.
I think network. Mm.
Okay. Who is AI? AI. Thank you for joining us, AI.
I think that's Abigail.
Okay.
I think, I'm not sure, but I guess it's Abigail Imuzeze. Abby, if
Okay.
that's you, better say hi. I'm watching your back.
Hi, Abigail. Fortunate. Did they disappear on me? Atitima.
No, Fortune is still here. Some two people disappeared actually, but Fortune is not one of them.
Yeah, Fortunate is here. Victorious is here. Wisdom is here. Please tell me why we need interpersonal skills so we can move on, okay? Why do you think you need these skills? Yes, we've talked about interpersonal skills. We've seen the examples of interpersonal skills. We've even lived them right here. All right. So why do we need them really? Is it important? Why? Why is it important?
It
Why must
helps
we have
build
these skills?
of relationship.
To help build relationships. And of course, we need relationships in this life. Whatever kind of relationships. Life is hinged on relationships. Who spoke? Was that Wisdom or Victorious? Okay. Now, we need interpersonal skills to be able to work and communicate better with others. So people with strong interpersonal skills tend to have better relationships, tend to have better clients, better customers. They are the best customer service people. And so the good thing about people with good interpersonal skills is that they understand people better. They understand their friends. They understand their parents. So there's no power tussle, teenagers. No power tussle. You understand your parents. You understand your siblings. So there's no sibling rivalry for those that have strong interpersonal skills. You are always a better leader when you have strong interpersonal skills. You're able to solve problems and then make good decisions. So in the preteens class, I asked them 2 days ago, or was it Friday? I asked them if they have someone they go to. There's a teenager always that they go to and say, I have this issue. Hey, what do I do now? How do I? That means you have strong problem solving skills. You need to be able to identify those interpersonal skills you know that is your strong point. Are you the one that is able to communicate well? Are you the one that everyone wants to make you class rep? They want to make you because you're a great leader. They want to go to you because they know you'll solve their problems. They want to talk to you because they know you're empathic. Cool. So I need to get one of these interpersonal skills. I need everyone to speak at this point. I need you to tell me your strong points. Which one are you good at? People come to you to help solve their problems, or people come to you because you're always the leader. They want you to lead them. Okay, and in the Responsible Things Academy, we're raising leaders. So I won't be surprised if all of you, people actually come to you, your peers come to you for leadership. So Victorious, Fortunate, so we're going to go this way. We're going to start with Victorious. You're going to tell us the interpersonal skill that is your strong point and the one you're going to work on. Fortunate, you're next. Then AI, Abigail, then Olatunji. Your strong points. What are your strong points? What are the interpersonal skills that are your strong points? And which one do you think you need to work on? Do you need more patience? Do you need to be able to motivate people? Is it that your communication, both verbal and non-verbal, needs improvement, and what you're going to do? And if not, if you don't know what to do, you can ask me a question at this junction. Okay? Am I alone? Hello? Are we having fun in this class, or I'm just boring you people, Sha?
We are
Let's
forming
pick up now.
as well. We are just from actually the network is actually troubling. Some of them are battling and talking to me on WhatsApp how they're being
Okay.
logged out.
Uh-oh.
So I think it's a bit unsettling, but there's going to be catch up. So don't worry, we're here.
Okay. Okay, good. So who are we going to start with? Tell me the interpersonal skills you've learned today that is actually your strong point. Just unmute and go ahead. Okay, are we here? Victorious, are you ready? Victorious.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Don't worry, you don't have to put on your video this time. Just tell me, what interpersonal skill do you think is your strongest point? Are you the one that people go to resolve conflicts? Um, Fortunate, I don't like the way she spoke to me earlier. I'm really upset. Blah 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 blah. I don't want to ever talk to him again. And are you the one? Are you the peacemaker? Are you the one that gets to resolve the conflicts, or you're the communicator, the one that stands and when you talk, everybody's like, oh wow, this is good. Or you're the one that knows how to negotiate, always negotiating with mommy on which chore to dodge. My second son is quite the negotiator. He's always negotiating because he doesn't like to do any chores. Okay, can I watch football match now and then watch till 10 p.m. and then wash the dishes at 11? Who does that? So who is going? Victorious, are you still there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's go. Which one is your strong point?
Ma'am, please thinking. Can you go first,
You're
then
still
I'll follow him.
thinking. Okay, you're following, you're thinking. Okay, great. Thinking is a strong interpersonal skill. Oh. So far, you're not just thinking anyhow. The thinking has focus. Okay, who else? Joshua. Thank you for joining us, Joshua. And Zara, I see you, baby.
Hi.
Hi, Z. Who is Techno? Come on. Are you the maker of techno?
Someone
You
is
need to have
saying on the chat room.
someone is
saying
saying,
on the chat room. Yeah, someone sent a message on the chat room about boys and negotiating.
okay. What did they say?
That boys are naturally good negotiators. You know, it's just like, to
Okay.
me, I just feel that they're just trying to play smart on their moms,
I
especially.
mm-hmm. I know.
Maybe they can harness that skill.
Yes.
Okay, they can use it to close deals. They can
Yes.
use it to be done in school. They can use
Yes.
it. I mean, you see the protesters today. If
Yes.
only they can make use of that skill, they can
Yes. To be
actually
able to
get a
negotiate.
lot done.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, I agree with you. Totally. And Tima, these are skills that we need in life. It's not just about negotiating with our parents, you know, in life, in business, when we're seeking for maybe jobs. And Tima, I'm sure you've had to negotiate all the time with your customers, your clients, you know. And so these are
Yeah,
life
yeah.
skills
Sometimes
that we
you
need.
can't do business, yeah, without negotiating. You can't even stay in business. It's not just about price. Sometimes something goes wrong. Okay, someone complains about your product.
Yes.
This one person has the power alone
Yes.
to pull down your business of how many years.
Yes.
Something goes wrong, you can negotiate and say, okay, can I have this pack back and give you two more?
Yes.
Or can I give you the next one free? Or can
Yes.
I give you, a discount for the next 5 point? That's negotiating, because if you
Negotiation.
don't, if you don't, this person in the days of social media, this person can just go
On
and
Twitter and say, do not buy this so real treat plantain. Hey,
you
flop.
know
Yeah.
and just
It goes
see
viral.
something. Even in school, how do you get your mates to do what you want? During the protest, one of my teenagers, he organized his mate. He just finished from SS3. He organized his mates and some of even his seniors to go on a prayer walk.
Oh,
When I
wow.
saw the videos, I couldn't believe it. I was wondering what he said. He said, Auntie, don't worry, I know how to handle this. So he for people his senior to follow him
Oh, wow.
to that kind of thing, he must have very good negotiating skills. He
Not
must have
just
given up things, maybe something in the
not just,
past.
guess what? Not just negotiation skills, good communication skills. Is a team builder.
Yeah.
He has persuasion
Mm-hmm.
skills. A lot of the skills here. Okay, he has
Yeah.
leadership
So they
skills.
joined him without any adults. He
And
was the
guess,
coordinator.
and
He's just
that's a
17.
leader. That's a
And he
leader
went,
in the
he
making.
didn't go to somewhere down the street. He went to the city center. He
Oh,
went
wow.
to the city. Even while they were there, some people had, called the police to alert that, oh, there are some boys that are trying to protest. When they came, he went to them and said, no, when we're young men, young ladies, we're just praying for Nigeria. We spoke to them. As a matter of fact, those ones even said, pray for us, so pray. And that's how they left. So
Oh,
what would
wow.
have become chaos just turned out to be all peaceful. 17-year-old. He's not 20.
Wow.
So I,
That's
I
a
think he has
leader.
very good
He
interpersonal
has good
skills.
negotiation. Yes, negotiation, persuasion, great communication skills. You said he spoke with the police and all of that. And motivational skills. Oh, that's awesome. I like to meet this young man. So is there anyone that is willing to speak at this point? Zara? I'm sure Zara has been saying this, Auntie Josh, you'll soon call my name. Of course, I'll call your name. Zara, what's that strong interpersonal skill that you possess? Zara?
Ma,
What's that strong interpersonal skill that you possess? Tell me about it. Then we move quickly to etiquette. Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Are
Ma,
we
please
still
can you
here?
explain?
yes, ma.
Okay. Victorious.
Ma, please can you explain the affirmation skills?
Affirmation is like let me say assertion. Okay, you're able to say something. Affirmation, you're able to say something and stay with it. Just give me a moment. I need to be able to get the straight definition. You're able to affirm. Let's see what the dictionary calls affirmation.
Okay.
The action or process of affirming something. No, that doesn't explain it. Affirm, meaning, okay, to be able to state emphatically or publicly, or to be able to give emotional support or encouragement. For this one, for our meaning here is to be able to state emphatically. Emphatically. So for a leader, you need this affirmation skill, all right? You need to be able to say your word and stand by your word, okay? You need to be able to assert yourself, to be able to say something and you stand by it, okay? Now, a lot of teenagers actually need this because people that fall under peer pressure, they're not assertive people. Okay, they just move where the crowd is moving. When the wind is blowing, they're just, you need to be able to say something and stand by it. You need to have your own beliefs and stand on it firmly, like that 17-year-old that they take, and he made people, was able to persuade people to be a part of it. Oh, my network is unstable. Am I back?
But we can hear you clearly.
Okay,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
network was unstable. Okay, so he had his belief, affirmation. You need to be able to have your belief, state it emphatically, okay, and unashamedly. Okay, and that's what we do as Christians. We are not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus. And so we have our affirmation skills, all right? State your belief and then stand by it, not because everyone is going left, because everyone is going left does not make left right. Because everyone is going left does not make left right. You need to be able to be different and be proudly different, okay? So that's it. And teenagers need this more than any other skill. You need to be okay with being different. You need to be okay with not having chains of girlfriends. As a young Christian teenager, you need to be okay with that. You need to be okay with being different. If you have different beliefs, you need to be okay and you need to affirm it, stand by it, state it publicly, like the NSAS protesters. They had a belief, they stood by it, and they went on the street with that belief. So whatever you believe in, you need to be able to state it publicly and affirm it and be assertive. It's only people that are not assertive that fall under peer pressure, start taking drugs, cocaine, doing also all manner of things. All right? Victorious, was I able to explain that? Okay, are you satisfied?
Yes, ma. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for following, Victorious. Now let's quickly move to etiquette. What teenagers call etiquette? So etiquette is a code of polite behavior in the society. It's basically known as good manners. Now, most adults my age complain about teenagers. The most teenagers do not have good manners, but I believe firmly and I affirm that teenagers in Responsible Things Academy have great manners. They have more than good manners. They have great manners, okay? So what are those good manners that you exude that makes you a person of decorum, a person that exhibits good manners? So these are the basic manners that teens need to know. You need to be able to say, please. You need to be able to say thank you. And then in our society where we are, you need to be able to greet elders, teenagers. Embarrass your parents with greeting. Ah, mommy, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Most teenagers these days, I'm sorry to say, do not greet. Why? They find it difficult to greet, or they just greet. There's a way they greet, silently inside their minds.
Like my almost teenager tells me, mommy, I greeted already. But I didn't hear you. Are you greeting your mind?
Auntie,
Please try and greet with your mouth, okay? Yes,
Auntie, we used to greet, but they don't used to hear.
yes. Hey, it's all right.
Oh,
Zara, I
oh,
hear you. Try and make it louder. Greeting your mind. We will open
that
our
kind of
ears very wide to
that
hear
kind
you.
of greeting,
Henceforth.
face straight,
Eh,
eyes on the phone kind of
yes,
greeting.
yes.
No, 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 no,
So
no.
please,
But you hear their voices through your window. Wow, Mado, and you're like, is it the same person? Is it the same person?
I'm telling you. So please don't greet in your mind. Shout it. In fact, shout it. Good morning, ma. Let's hear it from the mountaintop. All right. Say please or thank you. Yeah.
I have something to suggest,
Yes,
to the
ma'am.
teenagers.
Yes,
Another thing
ma'am.
that you can do, I know it was my daughter that started this. Like for the girls, they just, bow a bit. For the boys, at least your body language, let your body language even show, just in
Defy.
case
Yes.
your voice, yeah, can't be heard. I've seen a lot of them do that to me. They do something, so I know that they are greeting. They're not just passing like that.
They
I
are
may not hear
greeting
the
me.
greeting, yeah, but I can
Yes.
see that this person is trying to say hello. And
But
so I'm now the one that will not like,
courtesy.
hello, or something. But yeah, so just do something, like the girls bow a bit, or sometimes they just do
Yes.
this, but just let us see that you have
Courtesy. Yes.
acknowledged
As
that we
a
are
girl.
there.
Yes. Courtesy. As a girl, courtesy. Awesome. Thank you so much, Auntie Tima. So as a girl, you curtsy, you know how the Yoruba do it. You just curtsy, kneel a bit, okay? As a boy, you bow, and then we see you. And then please say please and say thank you, teenagers. You need your please and your thank you. It makes you an exceptional teenager when you're able to say please, and then you say thank you when people are nice or kind to you. When people hold the door for you, when you're going through a door, okay? When people hold the car open for you, when people do little things for you, just say thank you. It's only a proud person that cannot say thank you. It's only the proud man that cannot say thank you. Apologize when you know you've done something wrong. Okay, apologies disarm people. Okay, me for instance, if I say, this boy, I'm going to show him today, blah, 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 maybe my team does something, I'm going to show him today. He's not going to play PS4. When he just say, mommy, I am so sorry. This will not happen today. Do you know, it just disarms me. It just makes me weak. I'm unable to take any action, further action. I just be weak and I'm like, okay, apologize. All right. It quells wars. Please, thank you. I'm sorry. It quells wars. Unnecessary wars, unnecessary rancor. Just apologizing stops that. Wait your turn to speak in a conversation. We talked about this earlier. Wait your turn to speak in a conversation. It makes you look like, somebody, you know how they say, this girl has home training. This boy has home training. That's what people say about you, these good manners. That's what it does to you. It makes you stand out. Then keep your hands to yourself and don't grab things out of people's hands. It's disrespectful, okay? And so respectful teenagers are teenagers with etiquette. Say, excuse me, when you need to interrupt or you accidentally bump into someone or you need to pass a very tight corner, you know when to use these words. Excuse me, ask for permission. Yes, you're young adults, mommy keeps things, and you just pick them up. Oh, it's my mom's own. You don't know what plans she has, okay? Ask for permission first. Write thank you notes to people who give you gifts. This COVID-19 period has been hard on all parents. Trust me, parents especially who do business. Business didn't come in, but they're able to put monies together and pay your fees. Please, can you do something for me today? Can you write a thank you note to your mom and to your dad? Say thank you for those little things that they do to make sure that they give you the best. Please, can you do that? Can I get your hands up if you're going to do that? Or drop something in the chat room. Send a thank you note. You are the tech generation now. Do something techy. Send on your phone or WhatsApp. Send something to show that you're grateful to your parents. Okay. Now also for people who have great etiquette, you need to be able to make eye contact with whoever you're speaking with. When I say eye contact, don't go and look a Yoruba man in his eyes as he's talking to you. Your head needs to be bent, okay? Now you need to take into consideration our society, our culture. When you look some people in the eye, they feel like you're disrespecting them. But when you talk to your peers, all right, when you talk to people who don't mind, making eye contact in conversation signifies confidence. It signifies honesty, because the eyes, as you know, are windows to the soul. It signifies that you're confident. When you're talking to anyone and you're looking them straight in the eyes, you are a confident person. That's how we judge confidence in public speaking. All right? Then you make eye contact. It shows that you're honest. You're telling the truth. It's only very great liars that have 100% in lying, that can look you straight in your eyes and tell you a lie. All right? People who have eye contact, who look at you straight in the eye and tell you stop, you know they are honest people. Okay, so, and it's a sign of good manners, except in some cultures. There are always exceptions to every rule, okay? Shake hands when greeting someone new, not in COVID-19 era. All right? Use your proper table manners. Do not talk with food in your mouth. All right? Do not pick your teeth in public, please. It's a private something. Do not pick your nose in public. Some people will be digging as if there's gold inside the nose. Kai! Ew! As if there's gold inside your nose. You are digging and digging. What are you digging for now? Please stop digging. Use a towel and clean your nose. Don't answer calls when you're in the middle of a face-to-face conversation, please. Our tech generation. Mommy is talking to you, you're on the phone. You're texting. You're using social media. Please, when you're talking, especially when you're at home, please have a time, social media period. Keep your phones down and talk to your family. All right? Don't answer phone calls when your parents are talking to you, or your peers even are talking to you. It's very rude. All right? Use appropriate language and answer questions when asked. I asked plenty questions today. Oh. How many people answered? Special gifts for you. Take care of your basic hygiene. Teenagers, use deodorant. So brush your teeth. Cough in your elbow. Cover your mouth when you sneeze. Brush your teeth. Mouth odor is real low. And people run away from you when you have a bad breath. Okay, so brush your teeth regularly, preferably morning and night. All right? When you're chatting, use in WhatsApp, I say there is free space. You already paid for the data, you use the writing LOL, all right? So you could say laugh out loud, all right? You paid for it already. Instead of spelling about as ABT, please put it in full now, all right? Use your words. And so with this, I'll say thank you very much. I've had an amazing time. Thank you for listening. I hope I didn't bore you. If you have any questions, now is the time to ask.
Before anyone's question comes on, I would like to ask the teenagers, why is it that it's kind of tough for you to work in a team? Why is it that when you were put in groups, when maybe you're in a group in school, you just sit and just like I don't know what they are doing. I don't know. I don't know what is wrong with them. What is the issue? Because for me, I think that's why we have come to this point in Nigeria, where everybody just feels that it's their business.
It's
It
them
doesn't concern me. Now look at where it has
where we
brought us to.
are.
Our inability to come together, even when we decided to stand up, see what happened. Another, excuse me, another group that someone called group two, the burners, not the builders. So it means that in every group we have the builders. I want to call them the shakers, okay, the movers of a
Yes,
group. They are the ones that make things happen.
happen.
When they're trying us, the makers, yes, the sitters, they just sit, they just watch. Why would you, why does that happen? I'm asking the teenagers now, if you have any reason why, maybe not you, but why do you think that in a group some teenagers like to just take themselves out? Is it that you feel too big? Is it that you feel like they are not worth my presence? I mean, what is the problem? Why is it that we don't want to join? Or actually you're in the group but you're not there? That team spirit is lacking. That's my question to you, and I'll really be happy if be sincere. Just like, you can, the way Zara said, we're we're greeting and nobody's hearing us. Okay, just open up and just say what you think, so that we can help. It would be good to really know why, because the truth is this: people recognize people in a group by their actions, by that spirit that they portray. Oh, they're always ready to stand up and do something. So don't think that because it's a group, so you can be lost in a group. No. We're in this group at the academy. I know some people personally. I know there are some people that just want to just stay at the background. But just know that you can be in a group and your impact will not be felt. And I want to just know why. Is there anything, so that we can talk about it and then move on from there as we prepare to close in the next 5 minutes? Okay, so Tisan is back. You can send it as a chat. Someone said this one is going to be very hard. Why? Why would it be hard to send a thank you message? I want to believe that's what you're responding to. You should even if you don't feel like they have done anything, you should be able to say thank you. Your thank you can bring in what you want. Just this morning, one of my teenagers lost her dad. I cried. I cried. You don't know what it is to lose a parent. There was when I first started the Responsible Teens Academy, then okay, it was not the academy. Then it was we're just a teens mentoring club in my house. I had this particular set of teenagers. There were two girls. They were always complaining about their father. Oh, our father is too strict. They're always complaining about their mom. Oh, their mother is this. Last year they lost their dad. You don't know what you have until you lose it. I don't pray for any of us here to lose our parents. I mean, I don't pray for it at all, because that's one thing you can never get back. So no matter how bad, no matter how undeserving you feel your parents are, I think that it's a good habit to learn to say thank you, to appreciate them. The more you thank them, the more they will change to become what you think or what you hope for them to be. Please, never you ever despise your parents. A lot of teenagers do. There was once I told them that I'm going to invite your parents for the teens club. They were like, I'm not coming that day. Auntie, I'm not coming. We don't just want to have anything to do with our parents. Well, I understand. But for the issue of gratitude, please, you don't have an excuse. You don't know what it means to pay bills. If you do, you will give your parents breakfast in bed, dinner as they're watching. You will serve them money. You don't know what it is to earn 20,000 or 50. You don't know what it means. If you do, Even if they beat you every day, yell at you every day, you will still find a way to say thank you, even if you don't mean the thank you. Really. You don't have to mean it. Just say thank you. Just appreciate them. Thank you, mom. Some of the parents are battling to keep up, with all the academies. Many of you are not just in this academy, you're learning one other stuff, extracurricular activities, school is there, this is here, and your parents are battling to keep up. They have their excesses, you have yours as well. I know teenagers, sometimes they could be really so you have your excesses, your parents do. Please, it's good manners, like we've learned. It's good manners to be grateful. Personally, I've had my share with teenagers. I usually hold a boot camp every year for teenagers, and there are some of them that can't afford it. I would sweat. Auntie Joy, let me say this story for you to listen. I would sweat. I would beg. You have seen me begging, not asking, begging practically. Please, ma, don't forget our boot camp. For me to raise money for these children to come. The last one hurt me. I think aside from one person, out of about 30 people, nobody else, nobody picked up the phone to say, Auntie Tima, I have arrived home. Okay, don't even tell me thank you for coming to the camp to eat free food for 4 days, to get speakers from all around the world to speak to them. Don't even just tell me, thank you, ma'am, I got home safely. Just one person. I'm saying one out of like 40 something. It was painful. Some people sacrifice their children's fees to give me to do that camp. These teenagers did not say thank you. They feel it's their right, or maybe they feel like, oh, it's government that is doing it, even if it's the government. Just like some people feel like, oh, it's their right for people to loot. No, that's stealing. That is stealing. Don't tell me it's theirs. It's not theirs. Those products that they are looting, especially the COVID ones, were meant for an entire community. If you had the opportunity to take and then you took 50, you have done what the people who kept it and did not share did. It's the same attitude. And you know why those teenagers could not say thank you to me? Because they don't say thank you to their parents. Their parents pay school fees and they don't say thank you. After all, it's their duty. Their parents bring food. They don't say, oh, thank you, daddy, thank you, mom. Oh, that was wonderful, thank you, I'm grateful. You don't, because you don't know what it is to lack. You have 5 crates of eggs in a week. You have provisions stacked up in the store. You have everything just all put together. So you feel you're entitled. It's wrong. Please, if you want to grow up as a responsible adult, if you want to grow up being different from the kind of leaders that we are seeing, you need to learn to say thank you. Some of you, after the class, come back to me and say, thank you, Tetima, that was a wonderful class. It's just simple things. Simple things that you can do. Your parents help you switch off your light, simple things they do. No, thank you. You just feel it's all right. I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's right, really. Please, let's do things differently. Let's learn to say thank you to our parents. Let's learn to say thank you to our parents for every little thing. Learn to say thank you to people, to your teachers, okay, to your mentors, your pastors. A thank you note, a thank you note. It will do. It will go a long way. And then I'm still waiting for the answers. If you have answers, you can go to the chat room and let me know. Okay, thank you, Auntie Joy. Thank you so much. She needs to run. I was asking a question, Joseph. I'm still asking that question. Why is it that some teenagers don't want to work in a team? Why do they, exclude themselves from the group? You're giving a group work and you just take yourself out. push yourself out and just say they, their, them. Why? Why does that happen? Please, I want answers. Zara, I want to hear from you. Victorious, Victorious has spoken a lot in this class. Techno, come on, you should have told me your name. Joshua has spoken a lot in this class as well. Joshua and Tahila, if you're here, I would really love to hear from you. Edewo, this should be Blossom. If that's you, I would love to also hear from you. Tell me why you think that teenagers don't want to just do stuff in a group. Please, 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 no delays. Just tell me so that we can talk about it briefly and then close for the day. Tisan, you have to say something. The network really troubled you, I guess. Okay, Wisdom is saying in the chat room that some of them think that they are too smart. They are too smart, and so I don't have time to talk to these people, to join them, do this stuff. No, I don't have that time. Well, I wanted to know something that smartness alone is not what makes you a success. Smartness alone is not what makes you a success. If you do not know how to bring what is in your head to the table, you have a problem. That's why we're not having the right leaders, because some of them are very booky. They have all it takes in their head. They have all it takes, all the schooling, all the criteria, the certificates and everything. But the ability to play the politics and come on board, the ability to be, to strategize, to mix with people and get people on their side, they don't have it. And it starts by, as young as we are, put in your contributions. I know how many times in teens church you want to just push a teenager to the altar to say something. They just sit at the back with their clique and they're just talking and grumbling and judging others and not saying anything. Do you know that you might not even be as smart as you think? Yeah, you might not be as smart as you think. Not because you're not smart, but you might not be as smart in relaying your knowledge. You need to test it out. Try it, make the mistakes, get corrected, and then improve. That is how to work in a team. The team spirit is very, very important. You need to I know teenagers would rather be with their friends than be with their family. I always say this to teenagers: your family is your family. Your friends are your friends. Have you ever seen anyone traveling for vacation and they're packing all their friends? Have you ever seen anyone, maybe they're going to do like a night out, their family, they're going for like a weekend in a hotel and they're packing their friends? When it comes to enjoyment, when it comes to key things, your family is your family. So yeah, have fun with your friends, but please don't ditch your family for your friends. Because when push comes to shove, your family will be there for you. I remember when some time back, my daughter had to do an operation. Her friends could only come and visit. They couldn't come and sleep in the hospital with her. I had to do the sleeping. I had to sleep there on a couch. Her friends just came, visited her, stayed with her, chatted with her. After that, they went home. When she was going into theater, I was the one by the door, praying, holding her hands and encouraging her. There's a limit to which your friends can show you their care. I love friends. I stand for good friendships. But please, you are a team also with your family. We talked about that a lot on Friday with the preteens. Yes, siblings can be annoying, especially those of you that have younger siblings that are not yet teenagers. They could be really, but it doesn't matter. You are a team. Just learn patience, learn empathy, just learn to cope with them. They are your family. Family are people you can't choose. Blood has brought you together. So learn to do things together with your family. Not when everybody's taking a family picture, you are away on your phone. Everybody's having family time out, you are away on your phone. You are away with your friends. Do that, but don't forget family. A time will come that all you would ever see around you is your family. When you get into trouble, God forbid, when you're going through a trying times, your family is your family. So please, let's take note of that. Okay, some people have some other things to say. Okay, sorry. Okay, someone says that they are feeling shy or they feel like they don't belong. Good, I like this point. I like this point of feeling like you don't belong. So why do you feel that you don't belong? If you feel like you don't belong to a team, then I think that you need to go and work on your self-esteem and on your self-confidence. No one can do it for you, unfortunately. You have to tell yourself that this is my team. Now, when the footballers go to play, do they have that feeling of I don't belong here? No. The striker knows that I am a striker, and when I strike hard. The defender knows that without me, they are scoring us, they're going to score a goal against us. And so he does his work with confidence. You need to go, that's why they train. Go back and train yourself to stop having that feeling of inadequacy. Be bold, be confident. So why do you think you don't belong? And then somebody else who has worked on his self-esteem, maybe he's not even as smart as you, just that he's more confident, just comes and is trying to bully you, and you accept to be bullied. You accepted it. If you didn't, you won't be bullied. And sometimes nobody's bullying you. You are just feeling inadequate. It's your responsibility, and I'm happy for this class, to go and work on yourself so that you can fit into any group anytime. I used to have an inferiority complex as well, until I started hearing people say, Aunty Tim, even today, someone said to me, Aunty Tima, you have what it takes. You have the clout. You can gather people. You can make these things happen. And here was I, feeling like, oh no, I can't do this. I can't call these people. They won't listen to me. They won't do as I say. I heard about 2 or 3 people say the same thing to me this week. I had to go back and start talking to myself and say, come on, girl. You can do this thing. I'm talking about it at a higher level. But it starts from teenage, where you feel that, oh no, you're just a number in the group. No, you are not just a number in the group. You are an essential number, an essential member in that group. So talk to yourself and tell yourself that you can do it. No. You said you have been working on your self-esteem, you have tried and it's not working. It's working. How do you know that it's not working? I don't want to call your name, but I know you and you have a good self-esteem. That means you need to go and change what you say to yourself. That's the same thing I'm saying to myself as well. I keep telling myself that no, I can't. I can't is the new devil. I made a post about that last month. I can't do it. I'm not good enough. That's the devil speaking in form of your own voice. Your self-esteem is what you tell you. That's the difference. Have you seen somebody that is not the first or the best in class, the loudest? Yes, now those that they're always very confident. They just square their shoulder and they just take their heads up and they just bounce. And then you, who knows more, just cows in because you keep telling yourself, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. What is confidence? Confidence is a trust in one's abilities. And so if you feel that you don't have enough abilities, go and develop more. Go and develop more. Because you need to hold on to something. So even when people tell me, you can't do this, you can't do that, I know what I can do. At least I can speak. I can speak boldly to any crowd. I may be feeling shy. I may feel like what I did was not good enough, but I will go and speak it there, and I'll speak there boldly. So go back and accept, please. This is the instruction. Go back and accept your abilities. It's yours. Just accept it. Okay, we have to run. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. The recording will be available for you. And then please don't forget to say that thank you to your parents. And if you want to say thank you to me, I would accept it. It's fine. All right. So everyone, please switch on your mic as we say our goodbyes. Thank you so much for being in class, Joshua. Wisdom was the first person to get here. Yay. Thank you, Techno. Come on. I don't know who you are, but thank you, Zara. Thank you, Blossom. I believe that this is you. Thank you, Tahila. Okay, and have a blessed Sunday and a great week ahead. It's going to be a peaceful week in the name of Jesus. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye, everyone.